Hello one and all, GLL back for another video. And we're back again with Benj Boss. Yes, Benj Boss has returned from the depths of hell. Now if you don't know who Benj Boss is, then just search XGLLX Benj Boss or XGLLX Akay. Anyway, Benj is back. So for those of you new to the channel, thanks for subscribing. And for those of you familiar with the channel and familiar with Benj Boss, you know what's coming. So, here's a little comment Benj left me a few minutes ago, which I just happened to see because I was having some food at the time. I'm watching some stuff. This is hilarious. So, I'm going to share it with everybody. Okay, so, check this out. Let's face it, we all know that the reason why Halo 6 is taking so long to be released is because A. Halo 6 will have classic mechanics and modes as well as an evolution of Halo 5's current mechanics and modes. Okay, Benj, let's look at this from the point of view where we're not all retarded, okay? You can't have classic modes in a game like Halo 5 because the maps are all like clambering maps and shit. So you can't do that. You can't do that, Benj. They have jumps what are there for the boost rockets. So you can't have a normal gameplay setup because you can't use the boost rockets to jump somewhere. Are you completely insane? Not only that, this is 343. They promised a classic playlists in Halo 4. They promised a classic playlist in Halo 5. And they came months and months and months later. So if there was any classic mode coming in Halo 6, it would obviously be the year after the game released. Optimistically. Invasion modes will be implemented, okay, but an invasion mode in Halo 6 would obviously have microtransactions. All of the missing modes will be in the game, especially BTB, King of the Hill. Okay, is that BTB and King of the Hill or King of the Hill in BTB? Because technically BTB's in Halo 5, but it's just Forge maps. And there's already a Territories game mode of some description in Halo 5, which is basically the same as King of the Hill. So, if anything, we're missing bomb assaults. We're missing cool game modes. We're missing proper capture the flag game modes. But whatever. And you've said this shit before, but why have you come back to say it now? What kind of desperate move is this? A revamped Warzone, non-dependent on microtransactions, brutes included, flood included. Okay, where were you getting this information from? Why would they revamp Warzone in order to give us that shit game mode again that no one fucking likes? Anyway, so even if this was true, no one would care. But why would they want to revamp it with no microtransactions? Bear in mind, they've already said that microtransactions are coming back, and we already knew that was happening anyway. So why would they do that? What do they have to gain? What are you talking about? The microtransactions are going to get worse in Halo 6, not better. It's pretty fucking obvious. Brutes included, flood included. Who cares what's included? It's Warzone. Okay, take your fanboy fantasy and fuck off. No one cares about Warzone. Nobody. No microtransactions. Okay, this has already been confirmed. This is what the video is about. Frank O'Connor, Gamer JLE responds to comments, right? If you bothered to watch this video or the one that precedes it, this one here, if you bothered to watch those videos, you would know that Frank O'Connor basically confirmed microtransactions are going to be in Halo 6. No microtransaction system. How can there be no microtransaction system when they just said they are putting it in? Like, who would have thought it wasn't in there in the first place? That was the point of the videos. who was sitting there like, yeah, they clearly aren't going to do it. But apparently this dumbass can't even watch the videos he's commenting on. So it's already been confirmed by 343. Yeah, here we are with Benj. No microtransactions. Kind of dumb. Kind of dumb. Halo Reach credit system. Why would they put in a Halo Reach credit system when they're going to give you random packs, slot machine, so they can make revenue? Obviously not. An amazing campaign, learning from the mistakes that were made in Halo 5. Well, you said this for Halo 5, that it was going to be an amazing campaign. You said Halo 5 was going to have an amazing campaign, and look how that turned out. So how can they learn from the mistakes of Halo 5? The story from Halo 5 continues into Halo 6. So whatever story we have now is going to continue. Unless they do a complete 90-degree fucking bend. Not a U-turn, just a 90-degree bend and go off into the fucking forest like Destiny did from Destiny 1 to 2. And just completely change the story. That's what like Star Wars The Last Jedi did, and look how well that turned out. You know what I'm saying? They did the same thing from the Spartan Ops storyline in Halo 4. Where the fuck's the Janus key, and why did they kill Julian Dharma off in the first 5 minutes of Halo 5? I'll tell you why, because they completely rewrote the fucking story for Halo 5. So if they rewrite the story for Halo 6, you're going to go from one shitty story to another shitty story, and to another shitty story. They're not using the writer from Halo 4. They're not using the main guy that wrote fucking Halo 1, 2, and 3. They're using Brian Reed or some other jabroni. What chance is it of it being any good? Really? You tell me. And that doesn't even start on gameplay in the campaign, because the gameplay is shit all over it. The fucking pacing, how the fucking game plays, how it looks, is a split screen, blah blah blah. That doesn't even, that's just the story, and that's clearly what he's talking about. But there's more to it than that. The return of split screen. They already said they're bringing split screen back on the Scorpio, which means it might not be on the normal Xbox One, just on the Scorpio. But like you said in the past, split screen's irrelevant anyway, right? No one cares about split screen. This is what you said in the past, so why do you give a shit about split screen? You said it's irrelevant, no one uses it, it's a waste of time, so why do you care? No green glow around placed weapons and drops. I think there will be green glow around placed weapons and drops, because it will be like Halo 5 to Halo 6 will be like Halo 5.5. It was so similar we wouldn't even know the difference. Highly likely, in my opinion. An unbelievable amount of maps so the game doesn't get stale. Well, did we have an unbelievable amount of maps in Halo 5? What gives you the idea that it's going to be better than Halo 5? What possible reason would you have for that? The power of vote for maps and modes before each online matchmaking game, like we could do in the past. Well, the key thing is we could already do that in the past and they took it out, so why would they bring it back? So you can't do it in Halo 5, so they're going to bring it back in Halo 6, even though they intentionally took it out for Halo 5. So is it a design choice to remove it, or is it just because they don't know what the fuck they're doing? Either way, it doesn't look good, does it? So I don't think they're going to bring it back. I don't think they give a shit. I think they do the minimum amount of work possible. I think they do like less than a 9 to 5, go home early, and go fuck their wives. They do not design the games like Bungie did. They don't stay over and work over it. If they fuck something up, they don't try and fix it. Okay? That's Bungie. You can tell. Watch the behind the scenes documentaries. You can see the passion that they have to create the product, to create their masterpiece. It's like art. Almost like art. They want to make the best game possible. They want to make the best game ever made. And you can see that in the Bungie documentaries. You can't see that from 343. So what makes you think they're going to put their heart and soul into this? They don't give a shit. They're like your Ryan Darcy's or whatever, who used to work on fucking Spy Hunter or something. Who gives a shit? Why does he care? It's not his fucking game. He's just there. He's just hired to do it. He doesn't care. None of them care. So why would they have Matt voting in? They don't give a shit. Halo 2 Anniversary Standard Art Design. Well, they didn't do that with all the other Halo games that they've released. And Halo 2 Anniversary was done by like Saber Team and shit like that. So it wasn't made by the people at 343. It was just fucking... They worked on some of it, obviously, because that's why it's fucked up. But they didn't design the fucking graphics, the overlaid graphics. That was another team that did that. So why is 343 going to use another team's engine and graphics? No, they're going to use their own. They're going to use the same shit from Halo 5. Duh. Aesthetics on par with Battlefield's. Well, Battlefield looks like fucking shit, quite frankly, so... Woo. And no mention of the 2% shitty gravity jump, so will that be coming back or not? Know what I mean? Because as far as I'm concerned, the main problem with Halo was the 2% babyish gravity jump, clearly, wasn't it, Benj? Because that's what you said. So Halo 5 should already be the best game ever, because that's what you said. You said Halo 5 is the best game ever, because it doesn't have the 2% babyish gravity jump. That's what you said. So, regardless of all of that, Halo 5 is already the best game ever made. So, why does Halo 6 need all this shit in it? Why do we need all these improvements? Surely Halo 5 is the best Halo game of all time, because it doesn't have a 2% babyish gravity jump. Right? Correct? Feel free to subscribe, guys. See you later.